Hello, hello. They're building nowadays an abandoned Shari restaurant in Beaverton, Oregon. This time we'll be exploring inside. So let's go for it. Shari again. Signs are still up, as expected. That's the current Shari's logo from years ago. We're about to enter the building. Voila! We are officially inside an abandoned Shari's. This is the best view you've seen right now. We're heading to the lobby. Here we are. Yeah, you can see all the lights are on. There used to be 3 images of her hanging on the wall. The pictures were likely thrown away. Same thing over here. 3 more of her images used to be there as well. I'm not sure when this location opened, but it was likely sometime in the early to mid 1990s. I'm sure that when they first opened, the interior walls most likely had brown wood paneling. Then several years later, they did some renovation. Sometimes in 2015, they got a massive makeover both inside and outside. Finally, in October 2024, they shut down the gate along with the other locations in Oregon. I remember watching a YouTube video about this closed Shari being on the news. Basically, a reporter was standing in the main entrance saying that the lights inside were still on, the tables were set, and there was even food inside. She even tried the door handle to show that it was locked. She also mentioned there was a notice on the door stating they were closed and that no one was allowed in. The sign actually said this location was temporarily closed, but that was definitely misleading. I don't know why someone thought it was a good idea to mention that. It should have been labeled as permanently closed, which is unfortunately the reality. Cafe vacuums blocking the exit door. Not yet. The exit sign is lit up. Over here is the Russian station. You can see a counter blocking the sink. Honestly, whoever designed it did a terrible job. The menus are also left behind. They got rid of the pages and left only sheets of paper. Honestly, that's a real shame. This is the service passageway. Can't believe there are a lot of things in the restaurant. I wish everything was empty though. The entryway goes to the kitchen. Interesting to see the reading door wide open. Servers used to be responsible for making coffee, preparing other drinks, and bringing food to the table. I imagine this place used to be super busy many years ago, back when Shari was doing well. The interior still looks brand new to me after the renovation, and it gives off a futuristic vibe. Here's a tall, antipathetic plate case right between the 2 registers. They used to sell many different kinds of pies back then, possibly including cinnamon rolls. There was also a pie display cabinet with lights on. There were also a few pie ads above the cabinet. When my local Shari was open, my mom would always get the apple pie. Needless to say, it was really good back then. Here's another entrance to the kitchen. We'll explore them at some point, don't worry. I noticed that all the previous systems have been removed for some reason. By the way, years ago I was driving by this Shari before it closed, and I thought it was in a real location. I don't know why I thought that at the time. We're gonna check the other closet here. It's interesting it's just a single door, not double. Here's what it looks like. Got the 2 answer systems up there. Still some things in the shelf. I'm pretty sure there used to be a vacuum in the mop bucket at the bottom. We're gonna check the bathrooms in just a second. The ceiling tiles appear to be missing. Looking into the women's room. Here we are. Got two sinks here. Normally there will be one sink in each of the men's and women's restrooms at other shared locations. Here's the toilet. The wall, including the seat, is definitely quite dirty. Disgusting. Here's another toilet as well. The seat is a bit unclean, but whatever. The ceiling is completely exposed now. I swear to God, it wasn't even like that before. Is something moving into this building? I don't know about that. By the way, I actually came inside this closed Shari back in late 2024, I believe. The dining and kitchen areas look the same then and still do now. I remember there were some police signs on a few windows as well. This is now my second time inside these abandoned Sharis. We're gonna head into the men's room. Here it is. Got two sinks just like the women's. These restaurants have water running. The men's bathroom's ceiling is exposed as well. It seems to me that there are no paper towels in the dispenser. Got one urinal. The bathroom still looks fancy and nice at the same time. Here's the toilet. I noticed the bathrooms never have ceiling tiles. You can see several wirings up there. Got some vent pipes, insulations, and wooden structures. For some reason, the restroom gives me a garage-like vibe, you know what I mean? Wait on second let's keep moving. Here's another bathing station. There's a roll of paper towels and a sandy bucket in the corner on the metal counter. Everything seems clean. That's a small looking sink. It's a beautiful day outside. By the way, sometime in late 2017, they filmed a TV commercial at this series. I saw that commercial on BMO years ago, and honestly, I thought it was the most boring ad ever. They seriously didn't do a good job overall. If you want to see the actual footage, the link is in the description below. There's your vape post on the right side. I can imagine most customers in the visiting area enjoying their time chatting years ago. It's a thing in the past now. We're gonna check the solarium over here. It's interesting to see the setup on the opposite side of the building. Most of the time, I have seen Shari solariums located on the right side. I know there's another old Shari on Northeast Airport Way in Portland that had a solarium on the left side, just like this one. In fact, I actually went inside to do some filming. If you haven't seen the video yet, the link is in the description. We're heading to your gambling area. I can see there are 6 black students in here. Obviously there were a total of 6 slot machines back then. I'm sure most people like me are aware that Shari shows the Oregon lottery over $900,000, which is absurd. Before the video poker show existed, this area was used as a additional dining space in the 90s. I sometimes wonder if Shari had never partnered with the Oregon lottery in the first place. There would have been a good chance that some branches would still be in operation today. Maybe there would have been fewer than 10 locations. There used to be a few hanging light fixtures attached to the ceiling, but they were removed. I don't know why. Here's another exit door. I think all the exit door alarms are already disabled. There's a small vacuum cleaner on the floor. I wonder if they still work properly. Now let's check the closet. Get a lot of things on the shelves. The ladder leads you to the attic and roof. I would like to get onto the roof, but I don't have time for it. We're done with this room. Let's head into the kitchen. We're in. Just a typical layout, as you can see. You can see a commercial oven over here. In this section to your left used to be the bakery department. The bakers were the ones who made a lot of pies in the past. I think the cinnamon rolls were pre-made as well. Man, with all the kitchen equipment left behind, I bet they are worth thousands of dollars. Here's the ice machine I forgot to show you earlier. The kitchen is nicely organized, including the dishwashing station. Let's check the freezer room. There. Just empty shelves including the rack. The fans are turned off, which is good. The sheet pans look old and rusty. Man, all the kitchenware could easily be reused if in your restaurant under 1 or 2. There's a paper on the freezer door. Pause the video if you want to read it. By the way, I have a brother-in-law who used to live in Beaverton many years ago. I think he and his family probably visited Shari's a few times. The same thing goes for other nearby Shari's restaurants. Not sure why they had dining chair tucked away in the kitchen. Uh-oh, the floor is even wet. Don't know how long it's been like that for. We're gonna check another freezer room. Oh, this is the first time seeing the light being turned on. Whenever I have been inside the freezer rooms or other closed series, the lights were always off. I'm guessing they weren't working anymore. I have been seeing comments online that most of the series buildings are old, things are falling apart, and they need major repairs. Honestly, I shouldn't be surprised because corporate never wanted to invest money and invest in their restaurants. They only care about money, including the CEO, assuming he ever gets there. She should have never been the CEO of Shari back in 2017. That was a huge mistake. Anyway, this is the area where cooks used to prepare breakfast, lunch, and dinner for hungry customers over the decades. Sometimes the food was great, sometimes they weren't. At my old local Shari's, I used to order breakfast all the time. I would have country ham and cheddar omelette along with pancakes. Man, they were so good. If anyone has memories, whether you're a customer or an employee here, please share them in the comments section. I like reading those kinds of stuff. Otherwise, thank you very much. This is the employees break area, which we'll check in a moment. We're gonna see the manager's office. Wow, there's still quite a bit of stuff in here. I would be surprised if the Wi-Fi router still works to this day. That would be insane. I can see some of this organized. The small monitor will show the live CCTV footage. Wonder if the printer is still working. Who knows? Got a safe box down there. But there's nothing inside. I could look through all that stuff, but that couldn't take too much time. I'm sure there got to be a papers in the file cabinet. The employees used to take a 30-minute lunch break right there. I bet they used to get free meals during the wake shift. We're getting into this right storage space. Got more food things in the shelves. There are food ingredients left behind, which is crazy. I bet most of them are expired already. I believe the holiday decorations used to be up there. Working presents in a file cabinet in here. Got a few rubber irons as well. I don't know if they work or not. I can see some other supplies are in good conditions. By the way, they are all organized. See, the food ingredients came from Cisco. None of the food in any restaurants are any homemade anymore. I hate it when a restaurant company keeps claiming that everything is made from scratch, which is obviously well crap. They just like to trick customers, and that's really sad. The black rock hose boxes of soda that hook up to the soda fountain. I'm not a fan of sodas and they taste weird. We're done with the dry storage room. Man, it doesn't feel the same now that there are no more Shari left in Oregon. I know a few exist in Washington, Idaho, and California. The nearest Shari for me is in Vancouver. Hopefully I'll have the chance to get there soon. Got the circuit breakers here. They'll help for the kitchen equipment and whatnot. The panels on the left control the lights, and I'm not sure what the small panel on the right does. Let's check the kitchen during the closet. Got a lot of cleaning supplies in the shelves. Not sure why there's a box here. Weird. Got the mop bucket as well. Of course, we have pie box from Shari's or Larry's. Now let's check the final room on the opposite side. This is the water heater closet. There are a lot of pipes everywhere. The ceiling seems to be in rough shape. That is concerning. The walls even dirty too. Floor is a bit messy. See, I was right. The building is falling apart. Before we head out, I'll turn off all the lights. Alright, perfect. Well, that was worth exploring the building. And that'll be it. There is kind of wrap up the video. Make sure to like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching. And until next time, see you in the other side.